Well, we couldn't afford the regular program, so she got me into the scholarship so I could actually be here at the Y.
There was just so much I couldn't do it. So having the Y here, it was just so important as a place for normalcy.
I was a single mom with two boys who needed help, assistance with summer camp.
I liked just how everyone was so friendly and no one judged anyone else. Like, if you were different, you still had friends. No matter what you did, people would accept you.
So I actually had surgery in January 2011, and I started chemotherapy in February 2011. And the Y again became a huge, important piece of our life.
And the Y was able to provide not only scholarship assistance, financially assistance, they were able to provide stability for my boys and safety. I knew my boys were, this is where I get emotional, I knew my boys were safe throughout the day. And I knew that the counselors were just really in tune with what their requirements were as the kids in their situation with not having their dad involved in their lives.
A couple years ago, my mom had got diagnosed with a brain tumor and she was getting one of her lungs removed. And she had to go to chemotherapy every day during the summer, and I could not go with her. So she wanted me to have a summer like a regular little kid. So she signed me up for the Y program.
So the impact that's done, particularly through Reach Out for Youth and Families, resonated with me because I'm every man in most cases. You know, I have my wife and I have been married 12 years. We're fortunate to have each other. We have family and friends around us and nearby, and so, you know, we still struggle. You know, there are days when we can't get out of our own way, and to think that I would be alone as a parent, or to think that, you know, I may not be fortunate enough to have the financial means just to provide care for my children and still hold down a job and make those ends meet is just absolutely terrifying.
The Y became so important. It gave Michael a place to come, because, you know, taking care of two little ones by yourself all day long, it's a lot of stress. So he came with the kids, would put them in child watch. They were little, they started coming here, they were 3 months. And Michael would go and exercise, had that time for himself. And then as the kids got older, they started taking some classes. So it was just a wonderful addition to, you know, our lives.
And they were having a blast, they were having fun. And when I would pick them up at the end of the day, and then just have them just be so happy and just sharing their whole day with me, it was just a great feeling to know that I can drop them off here and they have a blast.
Without the Y, it would have been so much harder to get gone through cancer. I am so fortunate to have the people here.
The Y has overwhelmingly affected our lives in such a positive way.
And that this is available to not just a few, but that it's available to the broader community is what changes my life. It's important to me that I live in a community that cares about every member of the community. And so, you know, I think there's just immeasurable ways in which the Y changes people's lives, great and small, every single day.
My doctor said to me, one of the #1 thing you can do to make sure that this never happens to you again and it never comes back is exercise and eat healthy. And the Y is here. The Y is going to continue to help me get there.
Their dad is no longer in their lives. So without the Y and the support and the consistency and the stability that they provide throughout the year with their programs, it's just been phenomenal for me and my boys.
So first of all, I wanted to thank everybody that already contributes to this, because the Live Strong program wouldn't be here. All of the other things that are being offered wouldn't be here if there wasn't people that are already supporting us. You never know when you're gonna need it. You never know. So do it for me, do it for someone you know, do it for your children. do it for yourself, because you never know when you're going to need one of the programs at the Y.
It makes a difference in everybody's life when it becomes part of how you get through life, because it's a simple thing to give of your time, to give of your resources, to give of your own financial means is a simple thing to do.
I mean, just there are kids that are less fortunate and that we should all be thinking about, that they can't do this, they can't do that, their family members might be in trouble, they need to have fun too. So think about somebody else and give back to the community.